I had to reschedule my live I was going to do 30 minutes ago due to more information coming in. Hey, Shelly, welcome. Hey, Splash and Fall. Sorry you had to go out. So, more information is coming in. I love facts and I love screenshots. So, I rescheduled it for Wednesday. We should have everything up and running by Wednesday to have a blast. So I hope everyone can tune in. Hey, Lisa. And Sarah is 100% correct. We're getting everything. We're getting more information in every hour and putting it together for you. So I'm sorry I had to keep rescheduling the live I have scheduled. So I'm just giving everyone a heads up. It's going to happen, but I was hoping it could have happened before, but hey, the more we get, the more screenshots, the more hey only a paw. The more we get, the merrier. So I want to thank everyone who is sending in the information. We appreciate it. We really appreciate it. So, oh, okay. That's going to be a little surprise, Lisa, but it's a little someone that likes to scam people. That's your clue. And likes to cry victim. And it's not Slamber. Hey, Jason. So, anyone who is seeing this that has anything to add, please get it to me or Sarah ASAP. Typically by tomorrow would be perfect. So, we're working extra hard, so you don't have to. So it's come to my attention that Slamber is unable or unwilling. Hey, Violet is unable or unwilling to let things go, unfortunately. And that's such a shame. It's like she doesn't know how to have fun anymore. She has to have Jax and everyone else over there with her little crap. But the last few days, I've been noticing we have another issue. The issue, it started with Slamber, in my opinion. So, to put it mildly, Jamie and Slamber broke up. We all know the story. I'm not going to go through it again, but and then she did a 180. I think it was a case of, in her mind, if I can't have you, no one else will. And so they're deciding to use Tiffany as the hey Jess Ruby, hey Pookie. So they're deciding to use Tiffany as their punching bag. I'm not going to sit here and defend Tiffany. She's a no good backstabbing troll. We all know this. We all know who she is and how she is. But they're using Tiffany as their little punching bag or their ashtray, so to speak. And so they get the fear mongering going. And we got this. So we got these people around that decided to flip. We have CJ over there. Hey, Lindsay. We had CJ, we had Jax, to name a few people. And Jax was kind of predictable in a way. Amy decided to flip. We had Michelle K and all them over there. And they flew over to Retros. And Retros, in my opinion, isn't someone that is a role model. She's not a role model to mold her children after. But hey, Jamie. So you have them sitting over there, and some of the subs they decided to go. They headed over to Slamber's, and it caused a division. No doubt about it. There's no doubts that due to Slamber and her lies and her misrepresentations of the facts. Hey, Missy K. So that she used Tiffany as her punching bag. I'll use ashtray, and decided to cause all this paranoia. We all saw CJ going nuts, and we all seen what Granny's watching, the little street rat, did too. She decided, oh, let's go make peace over the Legion. Let's be fake. Let's be real fake here. And then she just absolutely, Jason. They chose to follow her poor character. And I could see with some of these people, Tiffany's a hard no. I could totally understand that from their point of view. Tiffany's a hard no. We don't want her around. They've seen what she does, and she's done this for 10 years. However, I'm gonna repeat the words of two people that are now over at Slambers and CJ's. And this seems to be a perfect solution for the problem. If you don't like Tiffany, you can always block her ass. No matter how many alts she makes, you have that option. You have the three dots next to your name, next to her name or the alt's name, and you can block it. Duh. But they have to go on and on. And on. Oh, Tiffany's in this chat. Tiffany's in that chat. And they don't provide any receipts. So due to this division that Slammer decided to cause using someone we majority of us don't like as an ashtray. People in this community decided still cares about some of the people that left. All right. It's reality. Now we had Slamber sitting there saying, "Oh, I'm so innocent. I did nothing wrong." But she sits there and screen records revenge porn. And then sends the link out. She uploads it. And sends it around. And because it's Tiffany, nobody cares. But someone would care if it was done to one of them. They are acting like the other side. You know, a hate community. They are starting to act like people over at TT's. They're starting to act like them over at whoever's channels that the street rats, Miss Giggles, Scotty's, total hypocrites. But then we have oh dear. He is Lindsay. Damn. No backbone. I thought TT hates trans people. The disgusting POS. Yes, Hockett. So some of the people that left us because they're buying into this Tiffany paranoia. They have been going to channels like CJ's. And I've been over there. I'll admit it. I was watching the chat. But I didn't feel the need to say anything, so to speak, because many of the hey care D, because many of the comments I've seen in CJ's chat, Slammer's chat, are like threats. They're totally disgusting. And it's just me. I wouldn't sit there and comment. But I've seen several people, including a few of my mods, go over there and ask serious questions to CJ, to Slamber. Okay? They weren't sucking up, saying, "Oh, you're doing the right thing." Or CJ, I love you. No, that they were asking questions. And this comes to the issue of, do people have the right to go where they want to go on here? Now, I encourage people to go watch if they want to. It's totally a choice to go over and watch if they have any questions or they want to see what actually went down that night, or because and I never get rid of people for disagreeing or having questions. It's just when people come in here and they're so totally disrespectful, come in with accusations without any proof, make threats, that's when they get the boot. Okay? I'm just being upfront. So it's come to my attention that Auntie Side Eye went into the Street Rats chat. Okay? Now, I didn't see anything where she was talking shit about us or anything. If she came in and said hello to a few of her friends or something, that's her right, in my opinion. She could be friends with whoever she wants to be. This is not a place for, hey, Lonnie, this is not a place for control, in my opinion. But I take an issue. This is where I draw the line. All right, everyone. If you come in to a chat and you say you love us, you suck up to us, and then you go to an enemy chat and talk shit, you go along with the flow and say this one's a piece of shit, or that one's a piece of shit. Or that one, or I don't like this. If you don't like it, if you don't like something, why don't you just say it to our faces? Jason, oh dear. CJ loves me. It's embarrassing. I know, right? And then she has the nerve to say, oh, I don't go over to his channel. I don't watch. What a bunch of bullshit. What a bunch of why? Because I don't get hundreds of people in my box every time I go live. I get 50s in my box. Sometimes I get 100 if I'm lucky, but I don't sit there and count my numbers on here because here's the thing. I rather have quality people in my chat than pieces of shit. I rather have good people in my chat. They have some type of integrity or moral compass in my chat than a bunch of nasty pieces of shit hanging around here. And as I said last night on Jamie's, or the other night, I forget which day I said this, but I said that it's not all about the money. It's also about, yup, it's quality over quantity. $100%. And Jamie had a good point with that. And I 100% agreed with him when he said that he'd rather have quality people tipping him. And he's not going to sit there and bend over backwards for pieces of shit. Now, I'm going to say this. All right. Did Auntie have the right to go into Granny's The Street Rats chat? Yes, technically. Of course she did. Were there people in there that she probably knew? Yeah, I'm sure there were. But here's the thing. I'm sitting here putting myself in both their shoes. I understand why Jamie's upset. I understand why Jamie's upset. But here's the thing. I'm going to disagree with Jamie for a second. Absolutely, Jason. Absolutely. I'm going to disagree with Jamie for just a second. And I understand how he feels. This is no attack on his feelings. But as long as Auntie wasn't there to talk shit about him, wasn't there to talk shit about any of us, was there. The topic wasn't about us. She should go where she wants. This is just my opinion. Yeah, I would probably, Lonnie, here's the thing. I'd probably be hurt too. You know, if someone one of my friends went into one of my enemies' chats and started saying hello to a few people that left. But I'd have to sit there, put myself in the other person's shoes and say, okay, this one left for whatever reason, this one left. You have to put the whole situation into context too. Now, do I agree with the live scheduled for tomorrow? No, I don't. I don't. I'm sorry. Behold, a man baby is born. Come on here. Come on. Can this at least be handled like two grown-ups? At least try to be two grown-ups first. Now I understand two people are hurt here over two afflicting points of view, but it's like I'm seeing this as history repeating itself yet again. Can we stop this already? Damn. I know we do, Lonnie. Absolutely, Lonnie. We all get angry when we're hurt. Do you think I didn't get angry when Amy did what she did the first time? Absolutely, I was hurt. I was angry. But I had to step back for a second and say, okay, is this back and forth really worth it? But she wanted to go on her little campaign, her I Hate Bill campaign. She had to go on her I Hate Bill campaign. Wait, this was last year. This was New Year's last year. She started saying, "Oh, I hate Bill," and then she takes little things and she twists it to make me look bad. Hey, Linda. And then she saw that it wasn't working, so she throws down the pitchfork. I totally agree with you, Violet. I don't think Auntie meant any harm by what she did. This is just me, you know. And I'm going to disagree with Jamie again with that she was waiting for 2 weeks to leave. I don't think so. And I don't think that she's waiting. She was waiting for another way to grow her channel. Absolutely, Lonnie. Granny has hurt a lot of people, and she won't own up to her own actions. Neither will Slamber, unfortunately. She will not get up, and she will not say, I did this, I'm sorry, or I did this and I'm not sorry. She won't do that. And I will give Amy this, all right? Slamber did lie to Amy plenty of times. I will give Amy that. But here's the thing that Amy didn't consider in the first place, all right? Amy didn't consider that she just broke up with Jamie and she was probably pissed and talking shit. Now, Amy is the number one shit talker that I know on here. Hey, Rachel. So Amy is the number one shit talker. I think Slamber would be number two. In that category. So if you get mad, I could see that you go vent to a friend. I'm not faulting Slamber for that. It's that Amy went around playing phone call to everyone. Everyone had to know about it. And what was going through my mind is at the time was, do both of them need to be humiliated for a breakup? Because I don't know what it is. I don't know what Amy's motive was. I don't know if she stopped supporting Jamie, because Amber lost her channel. I don't know what actually led up to it. In her mind of hers, so to speak. But that was wrong. And yes, I did say to Amy, "Oh, I'll hear your side," because she was telling everyone else. I heard she was telling everyone else, so I said, "Okay, I'll hear your sides, Amy." Yeah, I did. I did say something along those lines. But it didn't mean that I supported everything she said or did. There's something called hearing someone out or hearing their side of the story. But when you sit there, all right, and tell me something like, "Oh, I'll never go back to Robbie. I'll never go back to this person or that person. I'll leave this community first." And yes, I did make a few sarcastic questions. And she didn't get the sarcasm. Let's just put it that way. And she took it her own way, like usual. But like you say one thing and then she has her own interpretation, her old wild interpretation, and then she goes with it. That's Amy's number one problem on here. But now we got this. People Lonnie, nobody's innocent on here. Let me just put that out here. Put that out there. Nobody's innocent. Neither are you. I'm not innocent of anything. I'm not innocent. Jamie's not even claiming to be innocent. For fuck's sakes. He's a human being with basic emotions. So is Auntie. Auntie's a human being with emotions, but I don't. Here's the thing. I don't buy the she was doing this for 2 weeks. She was waiting and she was lying in wait like a snake. I'm sorry, Jamie. I don't agree with you on that. I don't agree with that. But her reaction to this, I don't agree with it. I'll just say that. That's the only thing I don't. That's the only thing with Auntie I don't agree with on this is the way she's trying to carry this on. Now, Auntie does have the right to go wherever she pleases, as long as she doesn't go into enemy chat and talk shit about us. As long as she doesn't go in supporting, the blind support for people that hate us. The facts are what they are. There were several people for backstabbing and self-serving reasons decided to leave and took some people with them. I'm sorry this happened. It's a total disappointment. It's a total disappointment. Hey, Moon. It's highly disappointing, but some people over here, we made connections with people. All right. We made some connections. And just because a few people are buying the Tiffany is everywhere paranoia, and trying to grow their channel that way, doesn't mean that a few of the people Stop blaming Street Rat for everything. She quietly stepped away because she would send stuff he said when they were supposed to be cool. You don't know what exactly happened. You don't either, Lonnie. So as YouTube turns, you made another comment in my comments, and I never got proof. So I'm going to ask for proof on that. All right. So you can sit there. So what we're going to do here. Okay, we're not going to do that. So when proof is sent to my inbox on what you're saying, you can come back, all right? Because the allegations, you think you could just accuse people of crap without any proof. Absolutely, Lisa. She's smelling like a damn rose right now, and it's disgusting. And I'm not afraid to say I don't like Tiffany. I don't. I don't support her. I really don't support Tiffany. And and as I said before, I can see why people don't support her. She's a hard no. Okay. Here's the thing. Not everything's Tiffany's fault here. All right. I hate to say that. I think they're using Tiffany as a crutch, not to take responsibility for their damn actions. They're using Jamie as a crutch, not to take responsibility for their own actions. They're sitting there stop blaming Jamie for everything. How about that? 100% agree with you, Lisa. Absolutely, Lonnie. We don't like Tiffany over here. But we're not going to sit there and stand up for lies. So if Tiffany, so if anyone has proof of what Tiffany's alts are, please send them to my email. Please. Don't just sit there and say, this one sounds like Tiffany. Crap. All right. Oh, that one acts like her. Please, anyone can make an alt. You see, Lisa, here. So Lisa's hard no is Granny and Amber. Okay. That's fair. She tolerated them or left chat. Kimmels and Craftles were also hard nosed for her too. But as a sub, she has every right to push those three dots in chat and say, this is my hard no. and say, I'm gonna block them. I don't want to see them. I don't want to see her hard nose in chat. Now, if they come up on panel and you don't like them, then you have the choice to turn the channel. Turn the channel. And Hooker, I'm not very happy with her right now. I'm just going to say that. She sits there calling people the F word for people like me. All right. She sits there and uses that word like it's candy, and her excuse is she's a lesbian. I'm sorry. But she doesn't have the right to sit there and use that as an insult. I'm sorry. I don't care if she has an issue with Robbie or whoever. It's like you have a problem with someone and you use their race as an insult. So you start using the N word. It's the same thing. So if Hooker has a problem with someone who's gay, she'll start using the F slurs. Or if she thinks someone's gay or bi or whatever, she'll sit there and use the F slur. And but it's even more hypocritical, Lisa, coming from someone like Hooker. I'm just pointing it out. I'm just being straight up. Because it just shows me that she has no respect for the LGBTQ community. Or she has no respect for anyone but herself. That's what Hooker is showing us by using that language on a public platform such as YouTube. Now, if she wants to do that in the lesbian bar, all right. I can't stop her. I can't control what comes out of Hooker's mouth. But here's the thing. She starts using that word in public like that, she's going to get a tongue lashing. She thinks it's socially acceptable for her to say it because she's a lesbian. So if I said the D word for a lesbian, she'd be up in arms. It's I think with Hooker, it's double standard. She just wants to open up her mouth and say and see what because her breath really stinks. I'll just say that. Because even I don't go that low. Because I don't even allow people to even trash someone's sexuality in here. That's a no no. We all know, we all question Cole or whatever, Cole Casey, whatever his name is. But there's plenty of other ways to trash him besides using someone's race or sexuality as a crutch. You don't go after people's kids either. And that seems to be a big problem here. Yeah, I don't like it either, Jason. Well, I could say that. We could say that, but you can't. Attitude. Well, it was Lisa, but plus the times were totally different back then, Lisa. So, oh yeah, Lisa. It got to the point in this country where we don't even use it that much. I think instead we call each other little hoes or little bitches. That's what gay people do. They use other names besides racial slurs and that F word. Well, really think about it. I never heard that word when I went out to a gay club. I'm just being upfront and frank because I never heard that word when I went out. Yeah, elementary school kids, Lisa, they don't know better. They copy the words they hear or the insults they hear and they just repeat them. Because we had one teacher one time who had to interrupt class because they're actually using fuck, shit. I think someone called the one teacher a bitch. Got sent to the principal's office. So the teacher had us look up the words in the dictionary, the actual meanings of the words. It was like, so we had to know the meanings of the words that we were saying. Of course you didn't, Lisa. You didn't know it was stemmed from that. We didn't know that back then. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if you want to so I still encourage people, if you want to ask questions like enemy chats, okay. I prefer you don't, because you probably usually get banned for it. Just saying. You'll just get banned, or you'll get a hard time. But a few people over here asked a few questions, and they were treated somewhat nice. And before we go, I'm going to address something else. All right. So I've been reading, I forget whose chat it was, but it was Slambers or it was CJ's. All right. And two people decided to accuse me of treating them really shitty. All right. I didn't go to them, and when I took their wrenches and I didn't hold them by the hand and sing kumbaya, it was like wah, wah. They're like crying in chat. It was like, I was like, really? So the first person who said this, who was going on and said, "Oh, that happened to me too." No, it didn't, Zen. Now, what you did, I'm gonna you left the chat, the one chat, okay, and I did reach out to you. You just don't remember. And I asked, why were you in retros? You remember that conversation, Zen? And you said you thought it was social hour. Yeah. So then after that, you didn't really come back. You just decided to you basically disappeared. So yeah, after a few weeks, 3 weeks of not hearing a damn thing, yeah, I did take your wrench then. And for the other two, Jamie had nothing to do with your wrench getting taken. I'll just say that. Hey, Janie. Janie. So when I was reading CJ's chat, so to speak, or Slambers, they were in there for no specific purpose other than to suck up to CJ and Slamber and to trash all of us over here. Okay? I found it to be degrading. Some of the comments they were making. One of them was "be good." One of them was Wyoming. And I was very, very disappointed when I saw that. Oh, so thank you so much, Janie. So I took their, I took their wrenches because of the comments. They were dissing people over here and spreading a false narrative. And I even said, if you have a problem, come to me. My door is open. I I didn't even know where they stood. Yeah, Moon. Someone needs some therapy. It's okay, Lisa. So I just wanted to clear that up. So if you go into an enemy chat where you have a wrench and you start trashing us, so to speak, not just Jamie, that was offensive on its own. But then you start taking little jabs at people over here. You start taking jabs at people who hang out in my chat, Jamie's chat, Moon's chat, Lindsay's chat. I'm taking issue with it. Okay? It shows disloyalty, as Jamie would like to put it. It's called backstabbing. Look up the definition in the dictionary. I don't think I should have to look it up for you. Now, if you are in there just being a mod, being neutral, or something, I could see it. I know the feeling, Moon. Yeah, Moon, they will get caught. Don't worry about it. The thing with rogue mods is another mod will see it. Just make sure, Moon, that you have your little thing where participation or a mod activity is shown in the chat. Make sure you have that turned on. So if anything happens, you can see everything that goes. Yeah, if you have a mod rogue or a rogue mod, you'll catch them real quick. Yeah, some people think I'm stupid around here because a few of the trolls on the other side they like to call me brutally stupid. I'm far from stupid. I think for myself. I'm my own person. It's just these are just the facts. Jamie's right a lot of the time. So why would I disagree with Jamie every single time when some of the times he has a good point or he's right? Yeah, it is weak, Jason. Yeah, I probably catch him, Moon. I catch him real quick. Yeah, me or Lisa would catch you. We would catch anyone that's pulling that crap. It's yeah. I'll take one of those wrenches too, Moon, if you want. It's up to you, but yeah, I usually let people. Here's the thing with me: I usually let people chat, even if they don't agree, because this isn't a this community isn't supposed to be an echo chamber. It's just when you come in with false accusation, with an accusation without proof, you come in and you start calling people names, trying to start a fight. Yeah, that's when you're shut up, James. See, I'm not afraid to tell him to shut up. So I want to go. Jamie will be live in a few minutes, so please head over there. And for Slamber and CJ, guess what finger I'm holding up? Oh, and Johnny too, by the way. I'm holding up a finger and it's just been up my ass. So use your imagination. So thank you for coming. And I'll see everyone over at Jamie's. So true. Who is he? Soon we'll be forgetting all about him. So all right, everyone. See you over there. See you over at Jamie's in 20 minutes. So all right. Bye bye.